Morning, everyone. It's really fantastic to see you all this morning, and I'm sorry that I can't be with you in person. I don't know about you, but I'm really enjoying this time of year. I love it when the sun is out and the flowers are blossoming and the trees are covered in leaves. And when you go for a walk, there are lots of insects buzzing around, and you might be lucky enough to see some wildlife. It's a really lovely time of year when everything feels very, very alive. And thinking about that time of year makes me think about a very special thing in our world. And that very special thing is flowers. So in a moment, I'm going to share my screen with you to ask you an important question. And this is the question: what is your favourite flower? So here we go. Let's have a look at my screen. Some lovely flowers on there. Which is your favourite? I guess that lots of you have different favourites because there are so many different kinds of flowers. But I've got a favourite flower and it's not on screen there at all. I'm going to describe my flower and see if you can guess what it is. So my flower is very, very small. My flower is mainly white, although it does have a tiny bit of yellow. My flower has white petals. My flower grows everywhere. Can you guess what it is? Well, here it is. My favourite flower, or one of them, is a daisy. I wonder if you feel surprised by that. After all, daisies are really common and they're very tiny and they don't have a beautiful smell. But of course, the daisies on screen aren't the only kind of daisies. Here are some pictures of some more daisies. As you can see, there are lots and lots and lots of daisies. And many daisies would look beautiful in a bouquet of flowers. But actually, today, we are going to talk about the ordinary daisy. Have you ever looked really closely at a daisy? Can you see on the picture how many petals the daisy has? See if you can count them. On this picture, you can see the middle of the daisy. It's not just one big blob of yellow, is it? If you look carefully, you can see lots and lots of tiny pollen stems. Daisies are lovely because they will grow anywhere. They can grow in a crack in the pavement, and you can find daisies all over the world. The only place where there are no daisies is Antarctica. But I really like daisies because although they are very common and although we see them everywhere, they are really strong plants. They grow together in clumps. It's very, very unusual to see a single daisy. You always see them in groups. And daisies are amazing because they get trodden on, they get mowed, they get picked for daisy chains, and yet they keep on coming back. So daisies tell us something very important about resilience. Resilience means being able to carry on even when things are tough. And daisies are so resilient. We're going to watch a video now to show what happens when daisies get cut down. I hope you enjoyed that film. It's really amazing, wasn't it? To see the daisies being cut down and then slowly coming back to life again. I think daisies show us that important lesson about resilience, about keeping coming back even when life is tough. At the moment, things feel tough for lots of people. Maybe we're fed up of COVID-19 and the impact it's having on our lives. Or maybe something's happened to you individually. Maybe you feel sad about a friendship. Maybe you've been blamed for something that you didn't do. Maybe you feel sad for other reasons. Daisies remind us that in life, there can be challenges, difficult challenges, but actually, it's really important to keep on going. On the screen, we've got a verse from the Bible that I love because it reminds me that life can be tough, but that God is always with us. This is what it says. We've been surrounded and battered by troubles, but we are not demoralized. We are not sure what to do, but we know that God knows what to do. We have been spiritually terrorized, but God hasn't left our side. We have been thrown down, but we haven't broken. What they did to Jesus, they do to us. Trial and torture, mockery and murder. What Jesus did among them, he does in us. He lives. And that Bible verse reminds me that Jesus knows all about hard things. Remember at Easter, we remembered that Jesus died even though he didn't deserve to, and he died a very painful death. But the important thing is that Jesus was resurrected. He came back to life, and he is always with us. I've just put some words on screen for us to think about. We don't grow when things are easy. We grow when we face challenges. God hasn't left our side, as it said in our Bible verse. So we're just going to spend a moment now thinking about these words. We don't grow when things are easy. We grow when we face challenges. Just take a moment to think. Is there anything you are finding hard right now? Maybe you are not finding things hard, but you know somebody else who is. Maybe there's someone in your class who's having a tough day. Can I encourage you to remember that daisies don't grow on their own? They grow surrounded by other daisies. And in that same way, we need each other. If we're struggling, there are people around us. If we see other people struggling, we can help them. Most of all, we can know that God has never left our side. If you're someone who prays, I'm going to pray a prayer now, and please do, if you'd like to, join in. If you don't want to join in, that is fine. Just carry on thinking about these words. We don't grow when things are easy. We grow when we face challenges. Dear God, thank you for our beautiful world. Thank you for daisies and for all they can teach us about being brave in hard times. Thank you that they grow together. Please help us to grow together too. Help us to be there to care for and support one another. Amen. Thank you for joining this assembly today. I hope you have a fantastic day. And next time that you see a daisy, maybe you can remember that daisies are resilient by being together. And that is something that we can do too. It's lovely to see you. Bye-bye.